Welcome everybody to the Elite 410s, guys. Sorry, we were trying to get some stuff going for the Facebook stream. However, we're not going to be able to do that until next season. And I do apologize for that, but we were trying a few different things, and it doesn't look like it's going to work out for tonight. So we're going to roll on with what we've got. Right now, we're going to roll straight into the national anthem. Thank you very much, guys. We'll be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
Wow, guys, having some issues here. I don't know what's going on with the microphone that I was using, but it was not working. I apologize for that. What I was saying was basically we were trying to go live with the Facebook feed. However, we're going to have to wait until Season 4 to do that, but we are going to try and bring you some new things here with United Dirt Sim Series. We are here at Lima Land, Heat Race 1, already gridding up. Man, am I behind. I apologize, guys, but we're going to get through it. Want to thank everybody for tuning in here at Lima Land with the 410 Elites. Here we go. Starting inside row number 1, going to be Aiden Beerline in the 13A from KPR Motorsports. Outside row number 1, from Vanderpool Racing, it's Hayden Harvey in the number 55. Row number 2 on the inside from Elbows Up Sim Sports, it's Richie Preston in the number 25. Battling for the points championship will be Alex Bergeron outside row number 2 from ABR Motorsports in the number 12 machine. Row number 3 on the inside is going to be the number 56 of Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, and Blaine Brink from LGR Motorsports in the number 21. Row number 4 on the inside, it's going to be an all Sofa King Fast Sim Sports row. You have Tyler Street in the 4-star. Outside row number 4, the Buckshot 00, Billy Brickley. And starting in the 9th position with a long way to go and a short time to get there from ABR Motorsports, the number 22 of Jason Nygaard. Here we go, guys. This should be a good one here at Lima Land. Love watching these guys battling here at the Little Bull Ring.
All right, guys. So we are going to get ready for Aiden Beerline to bring us down to the green flag. Here we go. We are green flag racing 3 wide as we go into 1 and 2. Aiden Beerline washing up the track slightly into the Vanderpool Racing driver of Hayden Harvey right there. You can see they are 4 wide now as Professor X decides he's going to throw his nose in there. These guys are battling here. Aiden Beerline getting worked over all the way to the back of the pack. He is going to have to start from worst and try to go to first with 8 laps to go. Alex Bergeron out front right now. Richie Preston from Elbows Up Sim Sports running in that second position. Alex Bergeron moving out to about 3 to 4 car lengths out over Richie Preston. He is trying to get checked out as quickly as possible. Halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go here at Lima Land. Blaine Professor X Brink in the number 21 from LGR Motorsports sitting in that top 3 position. Jason Nygaard, who started dead last, now working in 4th. He is running out of time as we go 3 to go, and we are going to go 2 to go here in a second. Tyler Street sitting top 5. Now Hayden Harvey in the back. Looks like he is up on his side. Hopefully he can clear the track right in front of Bergeron. He gets it done. Randy Shreves also going sideways there as we are on our final lap. Alex Bergeron checking out over Richie Preston in that second position. Richie Preston really getting super fast here with Elbows Up Sim Sports. And he is taking it home in second place for that first heat race. Blaine Brink in 3rd. 4th is Jason Nygaard. 5th, Tyler Street. 6th for Aiden Beerline. There we go. 7th, Randy Shreves. 8th, Hayden Harvey and Billy Brickley finishing in the 9th position. Heat race number 2 gridding right now. Here we go, guys. Heat race number 2. 10 laps the distance. Once again, Jeff Stewart coming out from Elbows Up Sim Sports in the number 72. Always a pleasure to see him. From Elbows Up Sim Sports, driver Tyler the Bombshell in the number 85 outside row number 1. Row number 2 is going to look like this on the inside. It is Braden Eiler in the number 5 car. Outside of him is Austin Stern in the number 75X from LGR Motorsports. Row number 3 on the inside from Black Diamond Motorsports, it's Mason Hannigan in the number 1. And from the Firm Motorsports, it's Craig Silby in the number 20. Row number 4 on the inside, it's going to be the number 17 of Alex Showtime Hanna from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. And the best of the West, it's best of the rest, it's Coulter West in the 10C outside row number 4 from LGR. Here we go. We are green flag racing. Jeff Stewart bringing him down to the green flag. So Jeff Stewart still going to hold on to that top spot, but now the 85 of Tyler Shell looking on the inside. Stewart switches it up, keeps it out there in the front spot as we are green flag racing here at Lima Land with 8 laps to go. Stewart now Shell going to jump down the inside. Shell with a new car. Looks like there's some new paints rolling out here. So now your top 3 drivers from Elbows Up Sim Sports. It's Braden Eiler, Shell, and Stewart. Shell out front, but they are kicking it right now. Eiler with a move, trying to bring it back to the front. couldn't do it. He's going to have to settle for second at the moment. Here comes Austin Stern in that 75X machine from LGR Motorsports, showing he can hang with some of the best in the sport. Track is starting to break down. This is going to get interesting for the main event, guys. I tell you what. They are battling with 3 laps to go. Now Stern puts it up into the wall. That's going to give Mason Hannigan a shot to come back up. Hannigan there in the white, red, and black. A whole lot of new paint out here for some of these top drivers here in iRacing. Tyler Schell bringing it down to 1 to go. Final lap for Tyler Schell in the number 85. Can't seem to shake Braden Eiler. Braden Eiler's right there to make a move. Down on the inside to drag race, and Schell is going to take it. So Schell, Eiler, Stewart, Hannigan. Top 5 for Austin Stern right there. We are rolling directly into the warm-up now. Not sure how long we are going to have a warm-up for, as the track seems to be going away from us just a little bit. And to preserve and make sure that we have a good feature, they might cut it short. But here we go. Last chance for these cats to make sure that they have exactly what they need, and their car is 100% and ready to go for the main event. Your points leader right there, the number 85 of Tyler Schell. Beerline Racing checking in over here on YouTube. Glad to see you guys out tonight. Aiden Beerline sitting in that 13th spot, 13th fastest here in the final practice. Wow, it looks pretty tough out there tonight, guys. It is it's looking like this track is going to give these guys a run for their money. Just over a minute left here in the final practice before we shoot directly into the feature. Winding down on this season. This will actually be, there'll only be a few more weeks here for the 410 Elites as we're getting close to the end of the season for those guys. Tonight will actually be the season finale for the 360s. For Goyette Trucking 360s, they will round out tonight here on YouTube right after this race. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. It is going to be a nail biter, and we will have a little bit more on the point series and how that's looking in that show. There'll still be 2 more weeks of the 410 Elites after tonight. So the Red Line Race Designs 410 Elite Series here with 2 weeks after tonight's race. That's going to do it for the final practice here. We are getting ready to roll right into the main event. Here we go. You wanted the best, you got UDSS. It's sprint car action coming at you here from Limaland. Starting on the pole position tonight from ABR Motorsports, it's Alex Bergeron. Outside of him, your points leader, Tyler the Bombshell from Elbows Up Sim Sports in the number 85. Row number 2. On the inside, let me get rid of that for real quick. On the inside is going to be Richie Preston in the number 25 from Elbows Up Sim Sports. Outside of him, also from Elbows Up Sim Sports, Braden Eiler in the number 5. Row number 3 on the inside from LGR Motorsports, it's Blaine Brink in the number 21. Outside of him, Jeff Stewart in the number 72 from Elbows Up Sim Sport. Row number 4 on the inside, it's going to be the other ABR car, the number 22 rocket ship of Jason Nygaard. Outside of him is going to be Mason Hannigan from Black Diamond Motorsports. Row number 5 on the inside from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it's Tyler Street in the 4-star. Outside is going to be the 75X from LGR Motorsports of Austin Stern. Row number 6 on the inside, the 13A from KPR Motorsports, it's Aiden Beerline. Craig Silby outside of him in the number 20 machine from the Firm Motorsports. Row number 7 on the inside from Sofa King, it's Randy Shreves in the number 56. Outside is going to be the number 76 of Trace Olson from LGR. Row number 8 on the inside from Vanderpool Racing, it's the number 55 of Hayden Harvey. Outside of him is the number 17 of Alex Hanna. We are green flag racing. I apologize, guys. It comes so fast here on these little bull rings. Right now, out front, it is Alex Bergeron, but look at this heated battle as you have 3 Elbows Up Sim Sports drivers trying to chase down one of the top names in iRacing, Alex Bergeron. Tyler Shell right there pedaling it around the inside. Catches the tire just a little bit, but keeps it rolling. Richie Preston, and they go 3 wide with Preston, Stewart, and I believe that was Blaine Brink. Oh, and now Blaine Brink going to get it a little bit sideways. He's trying to get caught back up. Big trouble for the leader. Both ABR cars stopped there. Unfortunately, we'll have to go back and take a look at that one and see what brought that caution out with Alex Bergeron. Here we go. We are back in it. This is the instant replay right here. So a little bit of contact there from Shell and Bergeron. He goes ass over tea kettle with his teammate there, unfortunately. And a little bit of roughness, or not roughness, but definitely some contact there with Tyler Shell and Bergeron. So we're going to get them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll while the caution flag's out here. Going to go ahead and put the running order up here. We are giving them one more time around here to get everybody to get into formation. We are going double file restart. And they're getting all set right now. Braden Eiler and Tyler Shell. So it's an all elbows up Sim Sports front row. Blaine Brink in the inside of row number 2 from LGR. Outside is the Black Diamond Motorsports driver of Mason Hannigan in the number 1X. So here we go. We're going back to green flag racing right now with your leader, Tyler Shell, pulling it back out as they go down the front straightaway. And Randy Shreves getting into Jeff Stewart, it looks like there. Stewart off pace. We got another caution get ready to come out here. Holy cow. These drivers are struggling on this track. It is definitely super slick. So Bergeron might have gotten caught up in that caution flag as well. He is now on the struggle bus trying to find his way back up to the front. Looks like Aiden Beerline all the way in the back of the pack with him, unfortunately. So tough break there. Looks like Aiden might have gotten caught up in that last caution here. Let's see if we can go back and figure it out. So he is in the back of the pack battling with, I believe, Coulter West there. Yes, Coulter in the 10C. Gets a little crooked, and they all get wadded up there. So tough break for Aiden Beerline. Got some work ahead of him for sure. Six laps in the books right here. Here we go. They are back to green flag racing. Tyler Shell out front. Braden Eiler working on the inside now. Blaine Brink holding down the 4th position. And we are going back to a caution flag. Oh boy, I tell you what. This one is a rough one for these guys. Look like Richie Preston there in the very back now. So we are getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Limaland. It is a small bull ring. The track looks super slick. These guys are just trying to contain all of this horsepower and figure out a way to put it to the ground. So your top 3 right now as it stands: Tyler Shell, Braden Eiler, Blaine Brink. 4th position is Mason Hannigan, then top 5 for Tyler Street at the moment. 6th is going to be Jeffrey Stewart. Here we go. We're green flag racing once again here at Limaland. Hopefully we could get a green flag run in here. Shell trying to get checked out. He is all the way up against that wall. Top shelf. Braden Eiler trying to follow him right along. Mason Hannigan now makes the pass on Blaine Brink. Blaine Brink pedaling it. He's keeping it in that 4th position. Great run so far from Blaine Brink here in LGR Motorsports. Sitting in the 4th position. Tyler Street, top 5. Battling with Stewart. And now the caution flag comes out. Oh, hang on to her, Street. Yikes. Not sure what brought that one out. Let's see if we can go back and figure it out here. Oh, so Alex Bergeron sitting in a tough spot tonight. Having to go all the way to the back of the pack and now trying to battle his way out. But yeah, it looks like there was just some contact with Alex Hanna, and and Austin Stern there, and Alex Bergeron was in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Right here it is. Boom. Caught him up. So that is going to be a tough break for Alex Bergeron. He is battling his way back up through the field, but definitely getting caught up in some flack. Here we go. We're back to green flag racing. Tyler Schell out front still. Braden Eiler still trying to make it happen here. We're going to flash a running order up here on the screen. So right there you go. Schell out front. Eiler in second. Hannigan third. Blaine Brink still holding down the fourth position. Tyler Street trying to battle now. Holy cow. Jeffrey Stewart and Jason Nygaard get together right there. Caught that one. Yo, that was horrible. Here we go. Watch this. Jason Nygaard with one hell of a run comes around the outside. He is moving his way up through the field. And right here it should be. It's going to get on the outside of Stewart. Stewart doesn't know he's there, and they get together into that outside wall. So tough break there. Jeffrey Stewart still stuck on his side there, looks like. Coulter West says, I accidentally loaded up my 305 instead of my 410. We'll try again next week. Well, that happens sometimes, brother. And here we go. We are green flag racing. Tyler Schell still out front. Braden Eiler second. Mason Hannigan third. Fourth is Tyler Street. Battling right there with Blaine Brink. Blaine's going to take back that fourth position, putting Tyler Street out to fifth. He is just pedaling around the inside. What a run right now for Blaine Brink. Great job. 17 laps to go. Bergeron now up into the seventh position. We are almost halfway, and another caution out on the track. These little bull rings like this, we've got 20-some cars out here battling for each and every position. And it's a lot of twisted metal trying to get around a track that is absolutely tiny. But they are giving it their all, guys, and they are going to keep rocking and rolling. So it looks like Jason Nygaard might have been going to the back of the pack there. I'm not sure who the car was on the inside. Nygaard was up in about fourth position. Oh, no, maybe not. He's right there. Okay. Aiden Beerline running in 11th currently.
Green flag.
Here we go. So Tyler Schell and Braden Eiler right up there battling out front. Mason Hannigan trying that high line to see if he can make a move on Braden Eiler for that second position. He's going to do it. Hannigan almost ran out of room. He did not pass him on the left side. He passed him on the suicide. But it is good enough for the second position right now. Mason Hannigan holding it down. Alex Bergeron battling all the way up into the top five. He is sitting in the fourth position. Look at this guy go. He is in a hurry now. Taking over third from Mason Hannigan. Now he is working to try and come back up on Braden Eiler. He is in a hurry. The number 12 rocket ship of Alex Bergeron. So Blaine Brink was running in that fourth position. Looks like he might have lost the setup, because unfortunately he is just outside the top 10 now. So Alex Bergeron, once the track went green for a few laps and he can make some moves, He went from about 11th, 12th, up to 3rd. Now he's trying to reel in Braden Eiler with 9 laps to go. Not something Tyler Schell wants to see. Tyler Schell would just as soon check out. Eiler all the way down on those tractor tires, coming out of 3 and 4. Now Bergeron up high on that top shelf, trying to find anything he can use to catch up to Braden Eiler. Eiler coming really close to cutting the track all the way down on those tractor tires. He is on the inside of the tractor tires. I'm not sure what the admins are going to do about that one. I don't think that's going to fly right there for Braden Eiler in the second position. Bergeron trying to catch him. Three laps to go, guys, in this crazy battle. Two laps. Can Bergeron do anything? Eiler all the way on the inside of those tractor tires. I don't think that that's a preferred line. Now he's going to slide up in front of Schell. Schell gets it. So Tyler Schell, Braden Eiler, and Alex Bergeron being shown as your top 3. Mason Hannigan in the 4th position. I'm not sure how the admins are going to call that race. We will have to wait and see if he is penalized. Okay, so it does look like they did make a ruling. And Braden Eiler, I do believe, got disqualified. It is now showing Mason Hannigan as the 3rd place driver. So your top 3 changed slightly, with Tyler Schell taking the win, Alex Bergeron coming in 2nd, and Mason Hannigan 3rd. Trying to find my picture pose here real quick, guys. I apologize. Going to give him just a second here to get into Discord. And we will be doing some driver interviews here. Taking home 3rd place tonight, Mason Hannigan. How was that one, man?
I think we would have been all right if I didn't stuff it in the wall before, but sometimes things don't work your way, and unfortunately, not really unfortunately, but you could see the car grab walking. I mean, the right rear was inside the cake panel on the right rear, and the axle was shoved up into the back of my seat. So yeah, it was really great.
Well, I definitely hate it when that happens, but you had enough to put it on the podium there. It looks like Eiler might have been running a line that wasn't legit. It looked like he was down the inside of the tractor tires, and you were able to be in the 3rd position.
Yeah, no, I was honestly, I think I was better than him there. When I got the outside of him there and got up to 2nd, and then I just made that little mistake, and it kind of cost me. So I think we would have been probably back to 3rd after Alex would have got to me, because it's hard enough to beat him the way it is. So I don't know, happy to pull away with 3rd with a car that looks like it was just walk through a
in a demolition derby.
Demolition Derby, yes.
It's a
Yes.
post-apocalyptic sprint car. See, that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I got the rear end from a junkyard, and I got the front end from a guy that bent it about 10,000 times. So
Well,
everything's great.
there you go, man. It looked like it was a handful to just hang on there for a
And
little bit.
the funny part is, like, it was so bad down the straightaways, but in the corners, I felt like I was 10 times better than everyone else.
Wow, so that it helped being bent, huh?
Honestly, I'm gonna say it did.
Well, there was the
Yeah,
one
I
time that
think
you made the move on the high side there, and it was like I called it. I said he didn't pass him on the left side; it was on the suicide.
Yeah, yeah. When I passed Braden that way, I was like, "Uh-oh, that might not stick." But it was close. It was definitely close.
For sure, man. Well, who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight on this podium finish?
Oh, Black Diamond Motorsports, as usual. Can't thank these guys for putting on the league every week, and can't thank Billy Riley enough for doing this new paint.
Absolutely, man. It looks great for sure.
Thank you.
Well, that is Mason Hannigan, and we will see you next week at Lanier. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, yeah, it should be there. Hopefully, can wrap up. Hopefully a top 5 in points. I don't know. With the shakeout drop weeks, it'll actually help me. So we'll see.
There you go. Mason Hannigan coming in third place tonight in the 1X. Have a good night, bud.
Yep. Thank you.
Coming home in the second position, getting shuffled all the way to the back and making one hell of a charge to the front. The number 12 from ABR Motorsports, Alex Bergeron himself. How you doing tonight, bud?
Pretty decent until lap 304, I think. But definitely fought our way back and ran the top and ran fast laps and definitely would have been up front, to start of the race like we were, and would have been probably fighting for the lead there. But it happens, and at the end of the day, we had more points than Tyler there after the night, after qualifying the heat race. So I think we still have a shot, but we just got to keep fighting, and the car was great tonight.
Well, I tell you what, man, once you got shuffled to the back there, it looked like you got caught up in a couple of the cautions, nothing that you did, just wrong place, wrong time. Being in the back sucks. Being in I always called it a dog shit blender with the lid off, because there's always things going on in the back, and you just do your best to survive. And man, you shot up through the field once we got onto a green flag run. It was like I blinked, and then all of a sudden you were top 5 again. I'm like, whoa, where did he come from?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we had a fast car, and Jason got involved in an incident there, kind of put him in the back. But we both had a really fast car, and car was stable. And it's not one of my favorite tracks, but whenever it gets to the top like that, it's really hard. And it used to have a bit more lines of racing, but we'll see in the next build what they're going to do and if it's going to be a bit better. But the last few races here at Limeline, we had a lot of races there in the past few days, and it always been on the top or middle in 1 and 2 a bit, and goes the way to the top right away, and it's really tough to pass because everybody's going on the top. So I really have to make some tough moves and crazy moves to get up front. And even though getting involved in some incident there after the first incident, we still managed to get up front and get second. So pretty happy with that.
Absolutely, man. Well, 2 weeks left. You're battling for the points lead. What are you thinking? How comfortable and confident are you feeling going to Lanier and Knoxville rounding out the season?
Well, not sure. I mean, definitely have confidence in the team and what we can achieve, and we definitely have fast cars. We just got to put it together and have some luck and get on our marks. And I know I'm capable of doing that. So just got to make it happen, and hopefully, I don't know exactly with the drops, where Tyler gets down into, and I know I have like 2 drops, and I had an incident and didn't run one race, so don't know where I'm at and how it is, but we'll see in the next 2 race and do our best. I mean, that's the only thing we can do, right?
Absolutely, brother. Well, it is awesome watching you work your magic, and we're super glad that you are able to make it for the league. And who would you like to thank, man? Who helped get you out here tonight?
First off, thank you guys for having me here. It's a pleasure to race with these guys, and it's fun. It's really nice, really nice league, and a lot of good guys. So, but yeah, I got to thank Team UBRE Sports. Jason, Rebecca, everybody that supports us, all the partners, CSI Shocks, Biologic Cab, BK Designs, Maring Farm Equipments, and all the sponsors on Jason's car, and my dad for watching, and you for broadcasting, and doing an awesome job every week, and UDSS for having the series on. Like I said, it's really nice to be here, a pleasure, and can't wait for next week.
Absolutely, brother. Well, we will see you at Lanier next week. That is Alex Bergeron, the number 12, taking home second place tonight. And with the win, the number 85 rocket ship from Elbows Up Sim Sports, Tyler Shell.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Better from last week, I could tell you that.
Yeah? It looked like the track was a little slippery tonight, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't get to off 4. I was really struggling to keep it on the cushion or just find a line. And 1 and 2, I was kind of running that middle or cut down. That felt good, but I mean, the fastest line for sure was under the tires, but we're not supposed to do that, so.
Yeah, no, that's kind of frowned upon, for sure. But man, I tell you what, were you nervous when you saw Bergeron coming up, or did you even know that he had made it up to like the top 5 or top 3?
No, I didn't know he was actually up there. I was told Braden was coming through the tires, so I knew that he was going to get a black probably. So just running my own race, and here we are.
Well, there you go, man. Once again, it was definitely enough. And, we have 2 weeks left. Like I said to Alex, we're going to Lanier next week. We finish at Knoxville. How comfortable, confident are you feeling to keep the points lead?
After last week, I'm kind of, I don't know about confident anymore, but we still got a shot. It's just see how the next week goes, and the week after that, it's just next week goes good. I think I'll be a lot better going to Knoxville, but if next week goes south, then Knoxville is going to be a little bit pressurized, but for sure, feeling pretty good right now. It's just got to get through next week.
Well, I tell you what, man, watching you guys battle it out all season, 10 weeks in a row so far, 10 different tracks. I can say myself that it's been awesome just watching you guys leave everything on the track lap after lap, and it's just been crazy to see the battles and the different skill sets from everybody. And when you're running high and Alex is running low, and then you've got 4 or 5 other Elbows Up Sim Sports drivers, not including all the other drivers that are all battling, and it makes for a really great race, man, and a really great broadcast. And we're super glad that you're here with us. And looks like you're going to be taking home some money here in a couple weeks, huh?
Yeah, hopefully if everything goes right.
Absolutely, man. Well, who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
Just like thank you guys for putting it on. I was up I was up, my team I was up, and then Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Motorsports Beat, Jets Logistics, Paints by Tunican, Her Gut Real Estate, BS Air, Love Photographs, Catch Fence Power, Roof, and Fredway Independent Mortgage Corporation.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. Tyler Shell, man. It's awesome watching you guys work. So I can't wait to see it next week here at Lanier.
Yep. See you next week.
All right. Take care, Tyler. With the win, Tyler Shell, the number 85 from Elbows Up Sim Sports. All right, guys, that is going to do it for tonight's 410 Elites. And we will be coming right back at you here shortly with the Goya Trucking 360s. And that will be the season finale. So be prepared to watch a true battle as all of these guys are battling for their last chance at earning their positions in that championship series. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate everybody tuning in. My name is Dave Ward. We will see you later. Have a great week.